I flew once to space with the Russians, and I flew once to space with the Americans, and who knows, maybe one day I'll have a chance to fly in a European vehicle, or maybe the next generation of younger astronauts will have that chance. Which brings me to Return. So it's a vehicle that will not only bring cargo to low Earth orbit, to the International Space Station, but it also needs to be capable to return the cargo, which makes it a lot better in terms of one-day flying crew, because you don't want to come back. We certainly appreciate that ride back home.
Well, you have colleagues stuck there.
True, but they'll get back. And then service. Service is really important. It's that approach that I mentioned earlier that in the US has become quite commonplace, but it's new in Europe, where, again, the companies will own their vehicles. They're not going to hand them over to us. We're only going to buy the service, the cargo transportation, maybe one day the crew transportation. It's very much based, just like it was in the US, on co-investment. On the side of the private companies, we do expect them to co-fund. In fact, a minimum of 40% of the development costs should be funded by the company. So plenty of opportunities there to step in and help. Why is this important? I mean, this is strategic. This is strategic for Europe. I mean, we cannot be in a world where the entire it's not just the US. We've talked a lot about the US, but the same is with China, and India is fast developing space capabilities that will have their crew vehicle by next year, and I can easily see within a few years other players coming. So we cannot be in a situation where in Europe we are completely dependent on others for transportation capabilities in low Earth orbit. But also it's really a sign of the capabilities of our industry overall for all those applications, including defense that we talked about before. So we need to make a change of pace here in terms of capabilities of our industries to then be able to use those capabilities across the board in a number of applications. So I think it's strategic for us to support this, to really do our best to make this a success. And I think for any investor interested in space, it's strategic to get in there.